247 BC, in Shenyang, the capital of Qin state. King Shi Huangdi died and a new king was crowned, a 13-year-old boy still ill-equipped for the responsibility of being a monarch. His name was Yingzheng. Living with the young ruler was Queen Dowager, his widowed mother. She was the only person that the boy trusted.
My son, this is Lu Benwei. He will be your Prime Minister.
Your Majesty, it is my honor to serve you as your Prime Minister.
Lu Benwei became the most influential man in the palace, the power behind the throne. Yingzheng inherited the kingdom that was steadily growing with the help of talented generals and wise ministers. And 8 years later, Yingzheng was already 22 years old. When he found out that his mother and her lover Lao Ai had been planning to overthrow his government, Lao Ai was arrested and was brutally punished to death.
Why didn't you tell me about Lao Ai's plan? She said she did it for you.
You've executed him, and you'll execute me also, your own mother!
Please, the queen, other houses, and you, Lu Benwei, including your family, shall be banished and be exiled from this place and never come back again.
Lu Benwei, out of shame and disgrace, committed suicide. It was the turning point in the growth of the young ruler. He began to appoint men of ability and guest officers, regardless of their background and origins. He appointed Liza from Chu state. Liza had a superb legal mind, a statesman. He also appointed Xingguo, a hydraulic engineer from the nearby state Han. But Xingguo was actually a spy from Han state sent to divert Qin's resources to wasteful projects.
I want all foreign officers to be banished from this palace.
Your Majesty, you should not expel foreign officers like me. If they will be appointed by other states, they may threaten our state. The state of Qin was able to prosper because of talented officers. Give Xinggu another chance.
Yingzheng's decision to continually use the talent of foreign officers changed the course of China. The canal that Xinggu completely made the vast of plain into a fertile agricultural land and increased its farming production.
Your Majesty, our treasury is rich. Our state has vast resources. Our kingdom is richer than any other states. We must start your plan of unifying the 7 states now.
Millions of men were recruited soldiers. They were trained in the art of war and have given the most advanced weaponries. The empire created a formidable fighting machine, and in 230 BC, the 29-year-old king of Qin embarked in an epic conquest. 10 years passed. One by one, the Qin army conquered the 6 neighboring states: Han, Zhao, Yan, Wei, Chu, and Qi. Yingzheng's dream of creating an empire became a reality. 221 BC, a massive crowd was gathered for a coronation ceremony in the capital of Qin. Yingzheng, already 38 years old, named himself Qin Shi Huangdi, the first emperor.
Am I not the best conqueror of the world? I've unified all the 7 states. We now have one nation, one land, and I, King Yangzheng, and you will all call me by my name, Qin Shi Huangdi, the first emperor and the first unified nation, by the mandate of great spirits of heaven and earth. I, your emperor, shall declare this land to be known as China.
Qin Shi Huangdi became the first emperor of the vast territory, the declaration that the entire country was under his rule. This was the birth of China, a land of warring states that is now one nation, the dawn of a new era. The first emperor, Qin Shi Huangdi, initiated many reforms. He abolished feudalism and implemented legalism system of government, the bureaucratic monarchy. He standardized units of measure and the use of common currency, the banliang coin. With everyone using the same money and measurements, the economy ran much smoother. He also standardized the system of writing using clerky script. Everyone was required to teach and use the same type of writing. Emperor Qin made a number of improvements to the infrastructure of China. He had a vast network of roads and canals built throughout the country. This helped to improve trade and travel. He also began building the Great Wall of China. He had many of the existing walls throughout the country connected to form a long wall that would protect China from invaders of the north.
During his 12 years reign, he journeyed through his realm in the company of his army to inspect the nation he had built. The paranoia of ruling the nation for thousands of years led him to find the secret of immortality.
Great spirits of heaven and earth, this is me, your son, the first emperor of China. I unified all of the warring nations. I unified all of the people. I bring peace upon this nation. I seek long years of life. Grant me immortality, great spirits of heaven and earth.
On the summer days during his tour in the eastern part of China, the emperor died in his carriage at the age of 49. His body was brought back to the palace and was laid to rest in a huge mausoleum he had constructed for his final destination, guarded by thousands of terracotta warriors made of clay. Emperor Qin had thought his family would rule China for thousands of years. However, the empire collapsed only 3 years after his death. The empire that Qin Shi Huangdi created was centered around the Yellow River and stretched from the Great Wall of the north to the borders of Vietnam in the south. His accomplishments were staggering. He abolished feudalism, established a legalism system of government. He standardized the use of uniform, weights, and measurements, uniform currency banliang coin, an uniform system of writing, the clerky script. A vast of network, roads, and canals were built. He started the construction of now one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Great Wall of China. He created the biggest tomb where his body was laid and created thousands of terracotta warriors that are still the subject of study of many historians and scholars all around the world. Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi laid the foundation of China. He devoted his life to the development of China.
谢谢。